Hello and welcome to a new No Man's Sky video. Now this video is going to teach you how to get portals and what they do. So if you know nothing about portals, this guide's going to teach you how to get it from scratch and what they do. So to start off with, you're going to want to know what species are in your system. Now there'll be three types of species. There'll be a Gek, there'll be a Viking, and there'll be a Korvax. Now if you have a Gek species in your system, you'll need a Gek relic. If you have a Viking, then you need a Viking dagger. And if you have a Korvax, you need a Korvax casing. Now, the best way that I've found is go to a trading post and find ships that are landing on the trading post. Now, when these ships land, they should give you a Gek relic depending on what system you're in. So if you're in a Gek, they'll give you a Gek relic and so on and so on. If you want to check in space stations, you can go check. I'm not 100% sure if they do. I would assume they would. So yeah, either go to a space station or go to a trading post to find these artifacts. Now, once you have your artifact, what you're going to want to find is a monolith. Now, monolith can be found by either an exocraft signal booster tau or a signal booster. Now, if you're new to the game, the best way is probably going to be a signal booster for you. So get the signal booster. Once you have the signal booster, you're going to want to need one navigational data and go in the option that says input data. Now this is completely random for you to find a monolith, so you might need 20 navigational datas or so on. You might need 100, you never know. So once you find the monolith, you're going to want to go to the monolith. Once at the monolith, you'll be given a maximum of 4 options. 3 of these options are part of the quest for this specific monolith. Now, don't do them. All you need to do is do the bottom option that says locate a portal. This will take your artifact that you bought from a trading post or a space station, and it will now give you the location of that portal on the planet. Another thing to note, you will not get this interface when you first find your portal. What you'll get is about 16 fuel canisters that require 3 types of elements. So once you've filled all of them up with all the elements, you will then get this interface. Then from there on, you're done basically. The only thing you will then need are glyphs. So to find glyphs, what you're going to want to do is go to a space station and go to one of these people called a traveller. Now, these don't look like a Viking, Korvax or a Gek, they kind of look these weird creatures. So once you've talked to them, you want to say, ask where they came from. This will cost 100 nanites. Now that is quite expensive for new players, but it is worth it if you want to get to other locations on the map. Now once you've gave 100 nanites to the traveller, he'll give you a destination to travel to. Now this destination will be called Unknown Grave and have the icon of a monolith. Now don't worry, this is not another monolith that you're going to have to interact with and so on. It is actually a diamond shaped object that will give you 1 glyph. Now remember this, you'll have to do this whole cycle 16 times to get every single glyph, spending around 1,600 nanites per traveller. So it is kind of bad, as it does cost a lot of money for, or not a lot of nanites for new players, but it is worth it if you want to travel around the galaxy. Now in this video, I already have every single glyph, so it only gave me 13 nanites, which is absolutely pointless. So once you have every single glyph, don't bother doing any more of these traveller missions. They will just give you 13 nanites and make you lose a lot of nanites by itself. So there you go, once you've got all 16 glyphs, you can then travel all around the galaxy as long as you have a portal and you know the portal coordinates of the actual location you want to travel to.